Wild Ride here. And let's attack with all. If they block the Screaming Nemesis, they will take 3 damage as well. Okay, now they are down 2-2. We can finish the game with a Lightning Strike if they don't get some life back. Okay, that's not a problem. Good game. That's it. Man, this deck, it's extremely aggro. It's amazing. Okay, one more game, one more victory. Hello everyone, welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I'm Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you a Rakdos Aggro. But as always, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at mtg_barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my Mox field. You can find the link in the description below. Just click in the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there, and import it directly to your MTG Arena. So this is a Rakdos deck, which means it's a black and red deck, and it's an aggro. So we have a lot of small creatures and a lot of haste and direct damage as well to give the biggest pressure as possible in the beginning of the game to win the games fast. Usually you can finish the game in 2-3 minutes at most. Let's see here what we have. First, we have the direct damage here. We have Burst Lightning. You may pay 4 colorless mana for the kicker cost. Burst Lightning deals 2 damage to any target. If this spell was kicked, it deals 4 damage instead. And we have Lightning Strike that deals 3 damage to any target. Also, we have some ways that we can give an extra power to our creatures or give haste as well. Here we have Wild Ride, that's a sorcery. Target creature gets +3/+0 and gains haste until end of turn. And it has the harmonized cost of 1 red mana and 4 colorless mana. Remember that harmonized means you may cast this card from your graveyard for 1 red mana and 4 colorless mana. You may tap a creature you control to reduce that cost by X, where X is that creature's power, then exile this spell. We also have the Summon Brynhildr. It has the mechanic Chan on the lore counter 1. It says exile the top card of your library. During any turn you put a lore counter on this saga, you may play that card. So basically, while this creature is on the battlefield, you can play on your turn the card that it exiled. And also we have here on lore counter 2 and lore counter 3, the Jest Out mode. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, it gains haste until end of turn. It means that the direct Confidant that you play on the next turn that you played the summon, will have haste. The Sunset Saboteur that has Menace, and it's a 4/1, will enter with the haste. Also, you can give haste using the Wild Ride. With 3 mana, you can play Sunset Saboteur, play a Wild Ride, and it will be a 7/1 with Menace that will deal probably 7 damage on the same turn that it entered on the game. It's amazing. It has a great synergy with the haste mechanic. We also have here the Bloodghast. This creature can't block. This creature has haste as long as an opponent has 10 or less life. So basically, I put just 2 copies here because I don't want to get this in the beginning of the game. At the end of the game, when your opponents are low life, you have a big chance to get this card here and play with haste and deal the final damage that you may need to finish the game. We have Timeline Culler. It has haste, and you may cast this card from your graveyard using its warp ability. And the warp ability is paying 1 black mana and paying 2 life. So basically, this creature here do not die. It does not die. You can keep casting it while you have enough life to pay the cost and keep attacking and cause damage. So it's an amazing card for this strategy as well. We have the Emberheart Challenger that has haste and prowess. So every time we cast a Burst Lightning or Lightning Strike, it will receive a +1/+1 until the end of turn. And also, whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, exile the top card of your library. Until end of turn, you may play that card. And of course, we have Slickshot Show-Off because an aggro deck must have discard. There's no option here. We cannot discuss this. This card must be here. There is no other option. It has flying, haste, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn, and of course you can plot it just paying red mana and one colorless mana to play later in another turn when you think that it's the most advantage for you, when you receive the most advantage playing Burst Lightning or Lightning Strike together when you play this card here for 0 cost, for example. And of course, we also have the Screaming Nemesis. Every aggro deck must have this one here because you can avoid your enemy to receive life back when this creature here receives damage. You can choose your opponent to receive the same amount of damage that it was dealt to this creature, and they will not be able to get a life back, or you can use the damage that this creature here received to choose another target or another blocker that they may have to kill their blocker, for example. So this is an amazing card. It has haste, no brain here. It's a no-brain decision. We just put in an aggro deck, Screaming Nemesis, and let's be happy with it. And of course, we have one copy here of Nova Hellkite. I just put one copy because we can use the warp cost of 1 red mana and 2 colorless mana, which is cool, 3 cost only, but we need 5 mana to play the full cost of this creature to keep it on the battlefield. So I wanted a deck a little more aggressive, so I just put one copy here because of the cost of this creature here. It has flying haste, and when this creature enters, it deals 1 damage to target creature an opponent controls. So basically you can remove a chump block they may have that they want to use to block one of your attackers. They have a 1/1 or 2/1 or something like this. You can remove using the Nova Hellkite. So basically this is the deck here. Let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Yeah, we can keep this. We should begin with Jagged Barrens and then go for a starting town. Play a Sunset Saboteur in case they want to discard a card to destroy it. Town Greeter. Okay, starting town and Sunset Saboteur. Well, as they are playing with black and white, they can have a spot removal. It's something feasible that they have on their deck. Okay, now we can play this land here as red, pay 2 life. Let's play Screaming Nemesis and let's attack with both. Okay, great. Now what we can do? Let's play a Emberheart Challenger. Wild Ride here. And let's attack with all. If they block the Screaming Nemesis, they will take 3 damage as well. Okay, now they are down 2-2. We can finish the game with a Lightning Strike if they don't get some life back. Okay, that's not a problem. Good game. That's it. Man, this deck, it's extremely aggro. It's amazing. Okay, one more game, one more victory. Okay, I think that we can begin with the summon Brynhildr and then play a Sunset Saboteur so it can get the haste mechanic. Okay, you can't get anything from my hands. Okay, great. Oh, by one turn, if you have waited one more turn, you could get the Burst Lightning. Tiny Bones, the Pickpocket. Cecil Dark Knight, okay. Let's say that's red. Pay to Life. Brynhildr. Okay, we can play maybe the Mountain. Okay, you will take damage as well. And we can play a Sunset Saboteur. Let's play the Swamp here. Sunset Saboteur. And a Lightning Burst on your Dark Confidant. So, let's attack with all. If you want to block with the Tiny Balls, no problem. I will lose my summon anyway on the next turn. Then I can play 2 Emberheart Challengers. Actually, I can play a Timeline Culler and an Emberheart Challenger. Because if they kill my Timeline Culler, no problem. Okay. No problem. What we can do? Play a Mountain. An Emberheart Challenger. We can attack with both. Let's see if you want to block. So we play a Lightning Strike. If you don't block, you die. You lose the game. Yeah. Oh, okay, you just lost the game. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, we have 3 lands, so we can play Nova Hellkite with the Warp cost on turn 3. We can start dealing 1 damage to the face, and we can play an Emberheart Challenger on the next turn. So here we go. Attack, great. If they play a 1 toughness creature, I can kill with the Hellkite. Let's see. Okay, they didn't play anything. What we can do? We can play the Summon. Give a Wild Ride, so it can attack as well. And 8 damage to the face. And we can deal we can deal 4, 6, 8 damage. Let's try to cast a Slickshot Show-Off. Let's attack with fall. A Lightning Strike. Okay, they don't have a counter. Well, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, we can keep 7. This will enter tapped, so let's play here. And we can go for a summon. Let's hope that we find a land. Yeah, great. We have a land, so we can play this land on the next turn. Okay, let's play this land. It's gonna be a red. We have a lot of red cards. Pay to life because I want it untapped. We can play Slickshot Show-Off. It already has haste, and we can play a burst lightning to... Oh, it will enter stepped. My bad. My bad, but okay. We just lost the opportunity to deal 3 damage. First strike, life link. Okay, we have another chance here. We can play another Slickshot Show-Off. It already has haste. Let's destroy their creature. And let's deal 6 damage to the face. Okay, great. Now we can play a summon and hope to find a land. So we can play the Emberheart Challenger. Okay, it's a treasure token. What's gonna be? Yeah, they will play another creature probably. Yeah. Mountain. Okay, let's play the summon. And the Dark Confidant. I need to find some more creatures. Or at least a lightning strike or something like this. Sheltered by Ghost. Okay, what they are getting? Oh my, Slickshot Show-Off, so they can get some life back. Okay, will not block. Let's see what we can find. Another Slickshot Show-Off and a Hellkite. We have 5 lands here. Okay, let's use the Nova Hellkite, paying the full cost. It already has haste, so it doesn't matter. Can destroy here. Okay, they are protecting their creature. Can only attack here. Whatever. Pain for all. Okay, 3 more damage. They are back to 20. Oh, okay, great. Great, great, great. We have 2, 4, 5. We can play this. Actually, I need to pay 2 ward cost here. Sucks. But whatever, 3 more damage. We can attack with fall. And if we find a direct damage spell, such as a lightning strike or what's the name of the other? Burst lightning. Maybe we can win this game. 2 more damage, okay. Oh, great. Let's see. We can play... It has what? Double strike. It has a double strike. Let's play a Slickshot Show-Off. I will deal 7 damage, 10 damage, 13 damage, 16 damage. Yeah, I believe that's gonna work. Let's see. Unless they destroy my creatures. Let's attack. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Yeah, maybe we can play the Emberheart Challenger on turn 2. Then we play a Sunset Saboteur with Wild Ride or something like this. Let's think a little more. Let's see how the game goes. Okay, starting town. Another starting town. Let's play a Emberheart Challenger. Let's attack. Probably they have some get lost or something like this. Oh, Lightning Helix, it's even worse. They are playing with white, blue, and red. Okay, let's play another one. Let's see if they are going to cast. Okay, they didn't. Great. Stock up. We can play starting town, Sunset Saboteur. Let's give a wild ride to it. And 10 damage to the face. They are now down to 11. And we can use a Screaming Nemesis maybe. Ultima, okay, let's play the Screaming Nemesis. Pay to life, it's gonna be a red. Okay, pay to life. And a Slickshot Show-Off. That I will use the plot. 1 damage right now, it will not make a lot of difference. So let's see if they are going to destroy the Screaming Nemesis with global removal. Yeah, they got 3 life back. They are now back to 9. We can play here. Actually, we can play here. Wild Ride here. 6 damage. If it was not the life again, they would be dead by now. Let's see if they are good. Okay, again, 3 life back again. Sunset Saboteur. Let's attack. Let's play here Sunset Saboteur and a Dark Oh, I don't have enough mana to Dark Confidant, my bad. They have a global? Yeah, they have another global. Dark Confidant, let's see if they have more global removals. Yeah, of course they have. Stock up. Okay, now I need the Burst Lightning so we can finish the game. Yeah, that's it. I want $1 million as well. Where I can find my million. That's it. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.